Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, the Millennial Investor, 1914. Holla at your boy. Yes, so this is a August the dividend portfolio update, and hopefully, I was hoping to have some good news for you guys, especially going into September. I was hoping I was gonna make 2 or 3 steps forward, but guess I didn't. But let's we're gonna dive right in, okay? So to dive right in, here is my portfolio uh, going into September. Well, we're gonna talk about August. Uh, for pretty much the month of August, my portfolio was going up and down. I was hoping to make big strides in my portfolio. Uh, with the announcement of the Fed doing a rate cut in September, my portfolio had went up, and then I was happy because it was 2 days left that Thursday. So we got the announcement on that Wednesday. That Thursday went up, and then all of a sudden that Friday, my portfolio uh, lost just around up 2%. I was really mad. I was really mad because I was close to 97,000. Do the math. 94,965 plus 1,577. I was close to 96.5, 97,000, and I was just this close to 100,000. It's really frustrating uh, when you become this close and your portfolio is just doing this stupid stuff where it's just like just a little frustrated. I know I'm still close, but it's just I'm trying to hit this 100K by my birthday in November. Because then by November I'll begin to turn 37, and then the clock starts. So anything in regards to gains in my portfolio between now and the beginning and before November 18th, that means that I've earned all of those money in that gains while being 36 years old. Once I hit 37, then I have to recalculate for the month. As you see, I was down 1.63%. On the year, I'm up 15. Uh, I'm up 15.10%, and then on a 1 year basis, I'm up 27.98%. Uh, I would say the positive of my portfolio and my performance this year is that uh, right around uh, April, my portfolio was at 61,000, and as of right now, my portfolio has grown over 30,000, and I'm close to 95,000. Which that's a blessing, right? That's a blessing because I was contributing money towards the beginning, towards the middle, and then I'm also contributing roughly 1,500 to 1,250 dollars per month into this portfolio to really hit it. And when you invest to growth stocks, when it's growing and when it's good, the times are good. When it's times are bad, your portfolio gets hits twice as much because your beta is a lot higher. And as you can tell, my I'm a little irritated. I'm just irritated because the S&P 500 for the month was up 2%. No matter how much up and down we hit it, S&P 500 was up 2%, and I end up my portfolio being down 1%. Meaning that even with everything I was contributing, if my portfolio was even up just at least 0.5, 1%, I would at least would have been a lot ahead than what I was um, around this time of last month. That's all. And I'm also frustrated as well because as I know, when you know as an investor going into September is going to be a rough month. September, for the most part, on a an investor front, always pretty much 80% always in the negative. From my experience, from my investing experience, August tend to give me negative or subpar returns. September gives me negative returns, and then October gives me negative returns. And my portfolio tends to outperform in November and December. That's just how I've seen it for the past 5 to 7 years. It may change, but it is what it is. what you'll see is that the yellow is because it's the holiday weekend. I received dividends for Kroger and Aflac. Just want to show you that real quick of me going into September. So already in September, I'm already reaping the benefits of the dividends. $44 from Kroger, $26 from Aflac. I really want to also just go into the dividends that I received for the month of August, which is not a lot. My major months, as you see, on a quarter basis, it's the last month. My portfolio is it's a dividend growth portfolio, but I tend to really just focus on rate of return, total return. So a lot of my stocks are really low yielding stocks. I got a couple high yielders of JP Morgan Chase when it was a little bit higher, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, things of that nature. But so last month in the trio of quarterly months, it's the second month. And so since August is the second month, I only received $20. And you're like, what can there? What, you only received $20? That's it. Yeah, because fixed comfort systems, GE, Renova, both of these are, I would say, more so high growth plays, high growth companies on in any type of basis, on probably a month to month basis, on a year to year basis. These companies can grow from on the low end 20%, even on a high end 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 150%. GE Renova by itself this year, I came in late, but it grew like 100 and some percent year on year. Comfort Systems has grown like 40, 45%. When you think of just the magnitude of something growing 40, 50%, like that's crazy because year to 72, rule of 72, if something grows 50% or 45% 1 year, all it really takes 2 years for your initial investment to double. That's crazy, right? So all in all, I'm also thinking about investment into cheesecake stock. It's more so for the future growth stores of the vegan stores, the success of the Cheesecake Factory, and then the other stores that Cheesecake Factories have under him, and it also pays the dividend. I've been thinking about that as well. Lastly, here are the recent stocks in my portfolio that's new that you guys probably haven't focused on. That it's not, I'm in a negative right now, but I'm foreshadowing that while they're in the negative or in the low, uh, right, they're low right now. Give it 2-3 years that these individuals will probably overtake the stocks up here. My top dogs, my top stocks, my top five, call them my top road dogs that really push my portfolio, good or bad, is Broadcom, Microsoft, Meta, Kroger, and Comfort Systems. Those five stocks, out of the five stocks, four of them are high growth, high beta. Even Kroger is supposed to be consumer staples, but they tend to, I don't know, sometimes they do good and their share price is over $70. Sometimes they do bad, like right now, and the share price is creeping to $66, 67, 68, which means it's a good buying opportunity for me to buy more Kroger to increase my position. I have 134 shares of Kroger. I'm trying to get this to 145 or at least 150 shares, depending on my money, right? But my new stocks is the ones that are below. Robinhood, I have roughly $1,800 in Robinhood. I have roughly $2,000 into Cloudflare. I have roughly $3,000 into AXON Enterprise. If you know, you know. If you don't, then sad for you. I believe Google is a sleeper. I have roughly $2,680 in Google currently right now, and I'm consistently adding to Google on a month-to-month basis, and that GE Vernova. I'm betting on the future of electricity production with the data centers, and I'm betting on Robinhood. I'm definitely can see. I have 18 shares. I'm just gobble up shares because I believe Robinhood can grow from $105 probably $150 to next thing I know it could be 250 with a blink of an eye, and that can really push my stock from being down here to at least being up here at the top part of the pack of my stocks. So we're going to see. So all in all, this is my dividend position for the month of August. I took one step forward to end up 3 steps back. I'm a little frustrated, but hopefully I will contribute another $1,200 into my dividend portfolio uh, this month, and I'm going to just brace myself because I'm pretty sure I know my portfolio is going to drop again, and hopefully, at least this week with Broadcom, my portfolio goes up a little bit because for Broadcom. If not, then I'll see you guys at the end of the month. Like and subscribe to my channel. Peace.